it doesn't entirely surprise me that combat sports is quite popular there. Do the markets that you're now seeing new growth in, does that correlate to where you would traditionally see growth, or is this just completely an unexpected set of growth result?
It's new growth. France has always been our number one in Europe, with Germany very close behind. Since Glopal, we've seen Germany definitely take the lead. Growth in Poland, where we knew there was a market there, we were told there was a market there, we saw. Our abandoned carts have really decreased since we've had Glopal, and we have seen more people coming in from these countries we never thought we would see before.
Yeah, having lived in Poland for 4 or 5 years, it doesn't entirely surprise me that combat sports is quite popular there.
Which is, but nobody before. So it was like, wow, okay. It was just the language.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that people really like about taking this approach, where you, rather than take, like, doing lots of research up front and deciding on a few key markets to invest in, you basically go really, really broad, and then you just see what the market tells you. And it quite often throws up a lot of surprises. And then once you see those surprises, you can double down and invest further in marketing and really get traction in those markets.
What's the most surprising country you've seen pop in since you've translated your site in so many languages?
We have all over the place. I mean, the other day there was somebody from Macedonia. Surprisingly, we have seen a lot more increase in South Korea, where when we did initial research, there was not a huge amount of audience there. There weren't a lot of searches, the SEO was quite low, but we see a lot more people visiting the website in South Korea, which we didn't realize. South America, we are getting a lot of traffic from South America. Unfortunately, shipping kind of is an issue for us there, but that being said, we know now, okay, where we want to more expansion plans and warehouse locations and logistics. So it shows us, like, okay, where we need to go and grow.
Yeah, I was going to say South Korea and Japan are ones which is a really, really common surprise one. So many of our brands have never seen anything at all. The minute they get something into local language, it just takes off there. And so if you haven't got local language in those markets, you're invisible, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.